Hello students, in this lecture we see the remaining two examples of the miscellaneous exercise. Here in the previous lectures we see the area bounded by the curve x axis and in between the line x is equal to a and x is equal to b. Also find the area bounded between two curves. Okay, we see both examples with the x axis. Okay, that means area bounded by the curve x axis and in between the lines x is equal to a and x is equal to b. Okay, now in this lecture we see the two examples, the area of the curve and y axis and in between the lines y is equal to a and y is equal to b. Okay, now here see the examples. Find the area of the region bounded by the curve y minus 1 whole square equal to 4 into x plus 1. Here it is an equation of the first curve, and see carefully, it is an equation of the general parabola. Okay, and the line y is equal to x minus 1. Okay, see carefully, we write first the given curves. Here given curves, first curve it is y minus 1 whole square is equal to 4 into x plus 1. Okay, see carefully, here we know that the y square is equal to 4ax. It is a standard parabola, vertex at the origin and axis as the x axis. Okay, for this it is a axis is a positive x axis. Okay, now but here it is a general parabola, equation of the general parabola. Here y minus k whole square is equal to 4a into x minus h. It is here it is a y square is equal to 4ax, means y minus 0 whole square is equal to 4a into x minus 0 in this vertex at origin, that is a 0 comma 0. But here for this parabola vertex at the h comma k, here for this vertex at h comma k. Now compare this equation. The given equation is y minus 1 whole square is equal to 4 into x plus 1. That means the k it is a 1 and h is equal to minus 1. Therefore vertex of this parabola at, see carefully, it is minus 1 comma 1. That means it is a general parabola, vertex at minus 1 comma 1. Okay, for the standard parabola vertex at 0 comma 0. Here is a parabola and vertex at minus 1 comma 1. Okay, here the first given curve is a parabola and vertex at a minus 1 comma 1. It is a equation of the general parabola. Okay, here now here vertex is very important and it is useful to draw the graph of this parabola. Okay, now the second and the line y is equal to x minus 1. Okay, these are the two curves. Y minus 1 whole square equal to 4x plus 1. It is a parabola, vertex at minus 1 comma 1, and the line y is equal to x minus 1. First find the point of intersection between these two curves. Therefore put here it is a y minus x, sorry, it is y is equal to x minus 1 in y minus 1 whole square is equal to 4 into x plus 1. Okay, put y is equal to x minus 1 in this equation. Therefore we get y is equal to x minus 1. Here y, it is x minus 1 and it is minus 1 square. Okay, now 4x plus 1. Now we calculate this. Therefore it is x minus 2 whole square. See carefully, x minus 2, we can directly write it is x square. Here it is minus 2, therefore 4x and plus 4 is equal to 4x plus 4. Okay. Now here minus 4x, it is plus 4 plus 4 get cancelled. This gives, we can write here, this gives x square minus 8x is equal to 0. Here this 4 get cancelled, 4x we can write here minus 4x, and this minus 4x minus 8x, and therefore x into x minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, that is x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 8. Okay, here x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 8. Now therefore point of intersection between curves are, see carefully the point of intersections. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1. And when x is equal to 8, see carefully, it is x is equal to 8 minus 1, it is 7, y is equal to 7. 8 comma 7 are the point of intersection between line and this parabola. Okay, now we draw a diagram for this. See carefully here. Okay, it is x-axis. Now it is origin. Okay. Here vertex of the parabola at minus 1 comma 1. Here minus 1 comma 1, it is negative x-axis, it is y. Okay, therefore vertex becomes here. Okay, it is suppose minus 1 comma 1 in the second quadrant. It is a vertex. So here the parabola is. Here parabola like this. Now here parabola, it is vertex minus 1 comma 1, it is vertex. Now it is origin, and line in point of intersection between line and parabola. Here it is a 0 comma minus 1 and it is 8 comma 7. 0 comma minus 1, here it is a 0 comma minus 1 on the it is y axis, 0 comma minus 1 on the y axis, and here these 2 points lie on parabola and line. Therefore here it is 0 comma minus 1, 0 comma minus 1, and here it is 8 comma 7. Here will be, it is 8 comma 7. We write here 8 comma 7. See carefully, we join this. It is a line passing through these 2 points. Okay, the equation of line, it is y is equal to x minus 1, and equation of parabola, it is y minus 1 square is equal to 4 into x minus 1. It is a parabola. Now we want to find the area between these 2 curves, that is a parabola and the line. Therefore the required area is this. Okay, here required area is this, the required area. See carefully. Okay, and now here we find the area of the curve and y axis. Okay, here see carefully, this it is a, this is description for the vertex. Now we know the formula for the area bounded by the curve. Okay, we know that area bounded by the curve y is equal to f of x and x axis, and in between the lines x is equal to a and x is equal to b. Okay, here the curve is like this. Suppose this is a curve. Okay, and here it is a x is equal to a and it is x is equal to b. That means this area, this is a area of the region bounded by curve y is equal to f of x. X axis y is equal to f of x axis, and in between the lines x is equal to a and x is equal to b. Now we find the area bounded by this curve with y axis. So carefully, here it is the y axis here. Okay, here this area we can write in these lines. Here, this area bounded by this curve, okay, in between the lines, here y is equal to, suppose here a and b, we can write here c and d. Okay, here the equation of curve first we take. For this reason we take y is equal to f of x. Okay, y is equal to f of x with x axis. Okay, and in between the line x is equal to a and x is equal to b. Now we find the area bounded by this curve y axis, and in between the lines y is equal to c and y is equal to d. So here the equation of curve, it is a x is equal to g of x. Okay, and the area, it is integral y is equal to c and it is y is equal to d. It is x dy. It is the area of the region bounded by the curve x is equal to g of y axis, and in between the lines y is equal to c and y is equal to d. This formula, it is a required area. And here for this, our area, it is area x is equal to a, x is equal to b, here y dx. Okay, y is equal to f of x, here x is equal to g of y. X axis, here it is y axis. X is equal to a, x is equal to b, here x is equal to y, sorry, y is equal to c and y is equal to d. Okay, here area, see carefully this, area bounded by this curve along x axis. Okay, carefully पहा, here या ज्या उभ्या लाईन दाखवल्यात, हा एरिया काय, तर x ॲक्सिस या कर्वनं x ॲक्सिस सोबत केलेला एरिया या दोन लाईनमध्ये. देन या ज्या आडव्या लाईननं दाखवलेला एरिया आहे काय, या कर्वनं y ॲक्सिस सोबत केलेला एरिया. ओके, मग आता तुम्हाला क्वेश्चनमध्ये काय विचारले त्याच्यानुसार काढा. ओके, हे झालं डिस्क्रिप्शन फॉर द एरिया ऑफ द कर्व बाउंडेड बाय, एरिया बाउंडेड बाय द रिजन of the curve y is equal to f of x, y equal to f of x and the x axis, and here area bounded by the curve x is equal to g of y and with the y axis, and in between these two lines. हे झालं तुमचा एरिया. पण आता इथं केअरफुली पहा. ओके, प्रॉब्लेम थोडा मोठा आहे, केअरफुली पहा. आता इथे तुमचा पॅराबोला कोणत्या टाईपमध्ये आलाय, हा जनरल पॅराबोला आहे. ओके, हिअर व्हर्टेक्स इथं कुठंतरी आलाय. हिअर या टाईपमध्ये पॅराबोला. आपण जर अलॉंग एक्स ॲक्सिस आणि ही झाली लाईन, ओके, हीच डायग्राम परत रिपीट काढली. ओके, देन आपण जर अलॉंग एक्स ॲक्सिस काढला हा एरिया, तर हिअर सी केअरफुली, या कर्वनं एक्स ॲक्सिस सोबत केलेला एरिया हा छोटा व्हायला, पण आपल्याला हा एरिया पाहिजेच नाही. आपल्याला एरिया कोणता पाहिजे, तर हा मधला एरिया पाहिजे. लाईन आणि कर्व या दोन्हीच्या मधला तुम्हाला हा एरिया पाहिजे. केअरफुली पाहता, इथं आपण विथ वाय ॲक्सिसच कशामुळे घ्यायलो, एरिया बाउंडेड बाय द कर्व अँड वाय ॲक्सिस कशामुळे घ्यायलो. केअरफुली पहा, इथं जर एरिया बाउंडेड बाय द कर्व विथ एक्स ॲक्सिस घेतलं तर हिअर हा कर्व आहे. ओके, हिअर हा कर्व, आणि या कर्वचा हा पॉईंट काय, -1,1. एक्स ॲक्सिस विथ एक्स ॲक्सिस घेतलं तर हा एरिया येईल, पण आपल्याला हा एरिया पाहिजेच नाही. आपल्याला कोणता, हा एरिया पाहिजे. ओके, हा पूर्ण एरिया. देन पुन्हा हे अबो द एक्स ॲक्सिस अँड बिलो द एक्स ॲक्सिस या टाईपमध्ये. तसंच वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत जर घेतलं तर लेफ्ट साईड आणि राईट साईड, लेफ्ट साईड द वाय ॲक्सिस अँड राईट साईड द वाय ॲक्सिस. लेफ्ट साईडला काय असणार, द एक्स इज इक्वल टू जी ऑफ एक्स, निगेटिव्ह फंक्शन असणार, म्हणजे एक्सची किंमत निगेटिव्ह, आणि राईट साईडला काय असणार, एक्सची किंमत पॉझिटिव्ह. जसं आपण वाय इज इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ एक्स घेतो, अबो द एक्स ॲक्सिस, अबो द एक्स ॲक्सिस काय असणार, वाय पॉझिटिव्ह असणार, आणि बिलो द एक्स ॲक्सिस काय असणार, वाय निगेटिव्ह. तसंच आता लेफ्ट साईडला काय असणार, एक्स निगेटिव्ह, आणि राईट साईडला काय असणार, एक्स पॉझिटिव्ह. ओके, हे लक्षात राहू द्या. देन म्हणजे तुम्ही अलॉंग वाय ॲक्सिस जर एरिया घेतला तर या साईडचा एरिया निगेटिव्ह येईल, म्हणजे हा हे रिजन, या रिजनचा एरिया काय येणार, निगेटिव्ह. जसं आपण एक्स ॲक्सिसचा अबोव द एक्स ॲक्सिस अँड बिलो द एक्स ॲक्सिस, हीच डायग्राम जर अशी असती, ओके, याच डायग्रामला या टाईपमध्ये फिरवायलो. हिअर हीच डायग्राम फक्त अशी फिरवलेली, केअरफुली पहा. म्हणजे या टाईपमध्ये हे अर्धा खाली एरिया आले, अर्धा वर आले. ओके, आता हे वाय ॲक्सिस आणि हे एक्स ॲक्सिस. ओके, पण इन जनरल इट इज एक्स ॲक्सिस अँड इट इज वाय ॲक्सिस. ओके, आता हे विथ वाय ॲक्सिसच कशामुळे घ्यायलो केअरफुली पहा. कारण आपल्याला काय लाईन आणि पॅराबोला या दोन्हीच्या मधला हा एरिया काढायचा आहे. म्हणजे तुम्हाला हा एरिया काढायचा आहे. हे फक्त या टाईपमध्ये फिरवले. हे एक्स ॲक्सिस, हे एक्स ॲक्सिस वर घेतलं आहे आणि वाय ॲक्सिस, हे वाय ॲक्सिस इकडे घेतलं आहे. म्हणजे अबोव द बिलो एक्स ॲक्सिस सोबत घेतो वेळेस काय अबोव आणि बिलो घेतो. तसंच आता वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत घेतो वेळेस काय लेफ्ट साईड आणि राईट साईड. राईट साईडचा एरिया तर पॉझिटिव्ह असणार, पण लेफ्ट साईडचा एरिया काय असणार निगेटिव्ह येईल. पण आपण एरिया निगेटिव्ह घेत नाहीत म्हणून ती मॉडमध्ये घेणार. जसं एक्स ॲक्सिस सोबत एक्स ॲक्सिसच्या खालचा एरिया घेतो वेळेस काय करतो तर मॉडमध्ये घेत होतो. ओके, सेम त्याच टाईपमध्ये. ओके, केअरफुली पहा. आता तुम्हाला हा एरिया काढायचा आहे तर तुम्ही अबाउट द एक्स ॲक्सिस तर घेणार नाहीत. ओके, आता काय घ्यायचं तर वाय ॲक्सिस. ओके, मग वाय ॲक्सिससोबत जर एरिया काढायचा असला तर एरिया कोणकोणता काढणं लागणार. ओके, जेव्हा एक्स ॲक्सिससोबत जर एरिया घेत होतो तेव्हा काय एक तर अबोव अँड बिलो, अबोव अँड बिलो हे दोन पार्ट करत होतो. इथं तसे काय करणार एक लेफ्ट साईड आणि एक राईट साईड. ओके, हे दोन पार्ट करा. म्हणजे तुमचा लेफ्ट साईडचा एरिया जेव्हा कॅल्क्युलेशन करणार तेव्हा हा एरिया कर्व कोणता आहे हिअर फक्त पॅराबोला आहे आणि लिमिट कोणतं आहे तर हे लिमिट, हे दोन. ओके, या दोन लाईन, या दोन लाईनमधला आणि हा एरिया हा झाला तुमचा लेफ्ट वाय ॲक्सिसच्या लेफ्ट साईडचा एरिया. ओके, मग हा झाला एरिया. हा निगेटिव्ह जरी आला तर कॅल्क्युलेशन घेतो वेळेस काय करणार पॉझिटिव्ह घेणार. ओके, टोटल एरिया म्हणजे कोणता आहे आता हा एक एरिया आणि हा एक एरिया. मग आता हा एरिया कसा काढणार तर केअरफुली पहा. अलॉंग वाय ॲक्सिस कर्न वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत केलेला एरिया कोणता आहे तर हे पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन. हे पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन काय 8,7 म्हणजे हे वाय इक्वल टू 7 आहे. देन या कर्न वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत केलेला एरिया हा आहे. ओके, हा काय कर्व म्हणजेच काय पॅराबोलानं वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत तयार केलेला एरिया हा, पण तुम्हाला हा एरिया पाहिजे. ओके, देन मग या लाईननं वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत तयार केलेला एरिया कोणता आहे तर हा ट्रँगल. ओके, मग हिअर या ट्रँगलच्या एरियातून तुम्ही पॅराबोलाचा एरिया मायनस करा. तुम्हाला हा रिक्वायर्ड एरियामधला काय राईट साईडचा पार्ट येईल. लेफ्ट साईडचा पार्ट तर डायरेक्टच काढणार कारण फक्त पॅराबोला आहे आणि पॅराबोलासाठी लिमिट काय हा पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन किती -1 टू धिस पॉईंट. ओके, हे झालं तुमचा एरिया लेफ्ट साईडचा. ओके, हे तर सिंपल काढणार म्हणजे तुम्हाला रिक्वायर्ड एरियामधला एक भाग आला. आता दुसरा तर या पार्टचा एरिया काढते वेळेस काय करायचे तर हिअर पॅराबोलानं वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत केलेला एरिया म्हणजेच काय एक्स इज इक्वल टू वाय इज इक्वल टू 7 आणि ही एक लाईन. ओके, हिअर या दोन्हीच्या मधला वाय इज इक्वल टू 7 अँड इट इज हिअर दिस पॅराबोला इंटरसेक्ट वाय ॲक्सिस दॅट इज वाय इज इक्वल टू 0. वेन वी पुट y equal to 0 here it is a -1 that means 1 4x plus 1 is equal to 1. That means when here it is x is equal to 0, sorry, here we take x is equal to 0 point on the y axis. When x is equal to 0 y minus 1 square is equal to 4 into 0 plus 1, that means it is 4. Therefore y minus 1 is equal to 4. Therefore y minus 1 is equal to plus or minus 2. Here we take the plus 2. Okay, therefore y is equal to 3. That means this point it is a 0,3. Okay, नंतर कॅल्क्युलेशन लिहू आपण. हा पॉईंट काय असणार पॅराबोला इंटरसेक्ट वाय ॲक्सिस ॲट 0,3 म्हणजे हे झालं तुमचं लिमिट 3, हे लिमिट 3, हे लाईन 3 to 7 लिमिट काय आले 3 to 7 आणि कर्व कोणता आहे तर हा पॅराबोला. मग पॅराबोलानं तयार केलेला एरिया आणि ट्रँगलनं तयार केलेला एरिया कोणता आहे हाय वाय इज इक्वल टू -1 to 7. हा ट्रँगल म्हणजेच काय लाईननं तयार केलेला एरिया. ओके, या लाईननं तयार केलेला -1 to 7. मग या ट्रँगल म्हणजे लाईनच्या एरियातून पॅराबोलाचा एरिया मायनस करा तुमच्या रिक्वायर्ड एरियामधला राईट साईडचा पार्ट मिळते. मग हा पार्ट आणि हा पार्ट या दोन्हीची ॲडिशन केली की हे झालं तुमचा रिक्वायर्ड एरिया. ओके, इथं आता तुम्ही एरिया अलॉंग द वाय ॲक्सिस घेणार आहेत. ओके, केअरफुली पहा म्हणजे इथं तुम्हाला वाय इज इक्वल टू f of x नाही लिहायचं. x इज इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ वाय लिहायचे. ओके, हिअर डायग्राम केअरफुली पहा. Here point of intersection between line and curve. Okay, then this is a parabola intersect y axis at 0,3. 0,3. We take write the calculation after the diagram. Now here the required area, see carefully, our required area is this. Here our required area between this line and the parabola. Okay, therefore here we take the names. It is point of intersection and it is a vertex. We take the vertex, it is suppose A. Okay, here it is point A, then point of intersection B and C. Okay, 0,1, we take the name of this point, it is B. This point B, 0, -1, and here it is C. Okay, 8,7. Now here it is BC, and here this point it is a D. Okay, our required area is B or A. It is A, B, C, D, A. It is our required area. Okay, and required area is equal to, see carefully, it is area of the region A, B, O, D plus area of the region, it is a D, O, B, C, D. Okay, and here this region is the subtraction of the areas of parabola and the line with x-axis. Okay, here line we can write in the dark. Here it is our line. Here, and it is a parabola. Here it is parabola. Now the boundaries for the area of the parabola, here it is y is equal to 7. Okay, we can write here. Here it is y is equal to 7. This y is equal to 3 for the area of the parabola. This, okay, area bounded by the region, here area of the region bounded by the curve, this curve, that is a parabola, y axis, and in between the line this y is equal to 3 and y is equal to 7 is this area, and area bounded by the line y axis and the line y is equal to -1 and y is equal to 7 is the a triangle. Okay, here it is y axis. Here, and this is a triangle. Okay, here line covered the area. Okay, the area of the region bounded by line y axis, and in between the line this y is equal to -1 to y is equal to 7. Here we want to find this required area. Okay, see carefully this. Now our required area is equal to area bounded by the region here A, B, O, D. A, B, O, D, A plus area bounded by region here this, it is a D, O, B, C, D. D, O, B, C, D. Okay. Now find first this area and then this. Okay. Now here area bounded by region A, B, O, D, A, okay, is the area bounded by curve. Here it is y minus 1 whole square is equal to 4x plus 1. Okay. That is x is equal to, here we find the value of x, it is y minus 1 whole square upon 4, this upon 4 and minus 1. Okay. Find the value of x, here it is x is equal to f of y. Between lines here y is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to 3. Therefore we can write here area of this region, area of region A, B, O, D, A is equal to mod of integral minus 1 to 1 y minus 1 whole square upon 4 minus 1 dy. Okay, here with y axis. Okay, here we can write another statement here. Here curve y axis. Okay, here indicate curve y axis and the lines y is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to 3. Therefore here the area of region A, B, O, D, A is equal to integral minus 1 to 1 x dy. Okay, it is x. Take in the modulus because here x is negative, right side, left side the y, left side the y axis. Therefore we calculate this minus 1 to 3 integral minus 1 to 3 y minus 1 whole square upon 4 minus 1 dy. Now here the integration of this y minus 1 whole square with respect to y, therefore it is y minus 1 cube upon 12 y minus 1 cube upon 3 and here it is upon 4, so we can write here 12 minus y. Okay, and limit minus 1 to 3 in the modulus. Now take the calculation. Here upper limit 3 minus 1 cube upon 12 minus 3 minus lower limit minus 1 cube upon 12 minus, and it is minus 1, so here we can write directly plus 1. Okay, lower limit it is a minus 1. Okay, now take the calculation in the mod. Here 3 minus 1 it is a 2 cube it is 8, therefore in the first bracket 8 by 12. It is 8 by 12. This 8 by 12 we can write 4 by 3. It is 4 by 3 minus 3. 4 by 3 minus 3. Now again minus. Here minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Minus 2 cube it is minus 8. Minus 4 it is minus 8 by 3. Here it is minus 2 by 3 here. Okay. Minus, sorry, it is plus 2 by 3. And here it is minus 8 by 12. It is minus 2 by 3. And here it is a plus 1 in the modulus. Then the calculation is minus 2 by 3. It is minus minus plus. That means it is a 4 by 3. And minus 3 minus, it is minus 4. Okay, in the modulus. Then it is 12. It is minus 8 by 3. And then it is 8 by 3 square units. It is the area of only this region. Okay, 8 by 3, it is the area of this region. It is y-axis. Okay, y-axis. Left side the y-axis, this region. It is 8 by 3, this region. Now we find the area of this region. Here it is 8 by 3. See carefully this. Okay, 8 by 3 is the area of this region only. Now we find the right side area with y-axis. Area bounded between the curve, parabola and the line with y-axis. Okay, here it is a 8 by 3. Remember this. It is the area of the first. It is a 8 by 3. We write here 8 by 3. It is the area of this. Okay, now write first this. We can erase this. Okay, now area of this region with y-axis, that means subtract the area of the parabola from the area of the line with y-axis. Now this second area bounded by region DOBCD is equal to area bounded by line, area bounded by the line y is equal to x minus 1 y axis, and between lines y is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to 7, minus area bounded by parabola. It is y minus 1 square is equal to 4 into x plus 1, y axis, and between lines y is equal to 3 and y is equal to 7. See carefully this, and therefore we can write here the area bounded by the line, it is integral minus 1 to 7, and here y. Okay, we find the x is equal to f of y. Here x is equal to y plus 1, okay, dy minus integral 3 to 7. Okay, here it is a 3 to 7 area. Okay, here area of the region bounded by the parabola y axis and in between the line this area, and area bounded by the line y axis and in between the line y is equal to 7 and y is equal to minus 1. Okay, here itparent. then our required area is subtract this area from the area of the line. Okay. Now here it is y square minus 1 is equal to 4x plus 1. We can write in the form x is equal to g of y. Therefore y minus 1 whole square upon 4 minus 1 dy. Okay. Now take the calculation. It is y square upon 2 plus y and limit minus 1 to 7 for this. Okay. Minus आता पुन्हा integration here. y minus 1 cube upon 12 हे 4 आणि हे क्यूब मध्ये 3 minus y and limit 3 to 7. Upper limit minus lower limit दोन्ही याच्यात. Okay. Upper limit minus lower limit. Here 7 square upon 2 plus 7. 7 square upon 2 plus 7. Minus lower limit. Minus 1 square. Lower limit it is minus 1. Minus 1 square means 1. And here minus 1. Y. First take the upper limit. Y replaced by the 7 and then y replaced by the minus 1. Minus. Okay. This area. First put the upper limit. It is a 7 minus 1 cube upon 12 minus 7. Okay. And minus 3 minus 1 cube upon 12 minus 3. Upper limit minus lower limit. Now only take the calculation. Here it is a 49. See carefully, it is 49. 2 into 7, it is a 14. 14 plus 49, it is 63 by 2. Okay, 14 plus 49. Okay, 49, 53, it is 63. Minus, here it is a minus 1 by 2. So here we can write plus 1 by 2. Okay, take the calculation. It is minus 1 by 2 and it is minus. It is a first bracket. That means the area of the line. Okay, it is area of the line. Then minus. Here 7 minus 1, 6. 6 cube. Okay, see carefully. 6 cube. 6 cube means 6 into 6 into 6 and upon 12. Okay, 6 into 6 into 6 upon 12. See carefully this. 6. Here it is a 2 remaining. 2 to get cancelled. Now here again 2 and this 2. That means 3. That means here remaining the 18. Okay, the calculation it is 18. Calculation of this. Here it is a 6 cube upon 12. It is a 18 minus 7 minus this again here 3 minus 1. It is a 2. 2 cube. It is 8. 8 by 12 and 8 by 12 means again 2 by 3 and minus 3. Okay. Here we write the calculation. Here 64 upon 2. 64 upon 2 it is a 32 minus here 18 minus 7 it is 11. Okay, and here minus 9. Okay, that means plus 7 by 3. See carefully. It is a 2 minus 9 minus 7 by 3 and it is minus, it is plus 7 by 3. Then 32. We erase this. Now our required area. Here required area, it is the addition of these two areas. Okay, here addition of these two areas. The area bounded by this region, it is 8 by 3. Okay, and here area bounded by this region, it is a 56 by 3. Therefore our required area is equal to 8 by 3 plus 56 by 3, and that is here it is a 64 upon 3 square units. Okay, हा झाला तुमचा रिक्वायर्ड एरिया. ओके, आता प्रॉब्लेम थोडा मोठा आहे, केअरफुली पहा. या दोन एरियाची ॲडिशन केलेली आहे हिअर, आणि एरिया बाउंडेड एरिया ऑफ द रिजन बाउंडेड बाय द कर्व अँड द वाय ॲक्सिस. ओके, मग आता हिअर वाय ॲक्सिसची लेफ्ट साईड आणि राईट साईड, जसं आपण एक्स ॲक्सिससाठी काय above the x-axis and the below the x-axis. Above the x-axis it is y is greater than 0, that is f of x is greater than 0, and below the x-axis f of x is less than 0. But here the left side f of y is less than 0 and in the right side f of y is greater than 0. So this area, the calculation is negative, but you can take the area positive, so it is in the modulus, it is 8 by 3. Okay, here we see the before. Now the total area is area of this addition of these two regions, right side the y-axis and the left side the y-axis. Area of this, it is 8 by 3 and area of this region, it is 56 by 3. या रिजनचा एरिया कसा काढलाय, तर हिअर लाईननं तयार केलेला एरिया वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत आणि पॅराबोलानं तयार केलेला एरिया वाय ॲक्सिस सोबत. ओके, लाईनच्या एरियातून पॅराबोलाचा एरिया मायनस केला, लाईनच्या एरियातून पॅराबोलाचा एरिया मायनस. केअरफुली पहा प्रॉब्लेम. ओके, प्रॉब्लेम थोडा मोठा आहे. नाव आता एक लास्ट एक्झाम्पल, तेही वाय ॲक्सिस. ओके, एरिया ऑफ द region bounded by the curve x is equal to f of y and the y axis. Okay, the example carefully पहा. Last example in this exercise, example number 10. Find the area of the region lying in first quadrant bounded by the curve y is equal to 4x square, y axis and the lines y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 4. Okay, now again here the given curve is a parabola. X square is equal to y by 4. It is the equation of curve and y axis and in between the lines. This example we can write without using the diagram here. Given curve it is y is equal to 4x square, but here we have the function x is equal to f of y. Okay, x is equal to f of y, therefore we can write x square is equal to y by 4 and therefore x is equal to under root y by 2. Okay, this curve lie in the first quadrant. Okay, so we take the positive. Now the required area of region bounded by curve x is equal to under root y upon 2 y axis and between lines y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 4. Therefore, the required area is integral 1 to 4 x dy. Integral 1 to 4, it is x under root y by 2 dy. Now, it is 1 by 2, 1 to 4, y to the power 1 by 2 dy. Now, here we use the y to the power n, integral of y to the power n. Here 1 by 2. It is integral y to the power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 and limit 1 to 4. See carefully. Here 3 by 2 we can write in the numerator, therefore it is a 2 to get cancelled, it is 1 by 3. Now upper limit minus lower limit, 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 1 to the power 3 by 2. 1 by 3. 4 to the power 3 by 2. That means 4 under root 4. And 1 to the power 3 by 2, it is 1. 4 under root 4, it is 2 into 4, 8. 8 minus 1, 7. Then it is a 7 by 3 square units. Okay, see carefully. Now here the diagram for this. Here the parabola is x square is equal to y by 4. Then our parabola, it is a standard parabola, vertex at the origin and axis along the y axis. And then here it is a y is equal to 4 and here it is y is equal to 1. We want to find this area. Okay, it is origin, it is y axis and it is x axis. Area of the curve with y axis. Okay, हे area of the curve with y axis आहे. हे जर x axis सोबत एरिया असता तर हिअर लाईन कोणती असतील, सपोज ही लाईन असेल, x इज इक्वल टू 1 अँड x इज इक्वल टू 4, तर x ॲक्सिस सोबतचा एरिया हा आला असता. पण आता इथं y ॲक्सिस सोबतचा एरिया आहे आणि लाईन y इज इक्वल टू 1 अँड y इज इक्वल टू 4, x ॲक्सिस सोबत असता तर हा एरिया. ओके, पण इथं कोणता एरिया आहे, y ॲक्सिस. मग हा झाला तुमचा रिक्वायर्ड एरिया आणि y ॲक्सिससाठी फॉर्म्युला, इट इज x इज इक्वल टू f ऑफ y अँड हिअर y इज इक्वल टू f ऑफ x. ओके, केअरफुली पहा. ओके, हे झालं तुमचं लास्ट एक्झाम्पल in this chapter. See carefully this.